Now what's left is the tapered thread portions of these worm gear threads. Now we already have a sketch profile from our first sweep, so we don't need to do that, but we do need to create another helix. So I'll click on the worm gear start plane to start a new sketch, and I will convert, just like I did with the first helix, I'll convert this edge using convert entities. That converts onto the plane, and I can go to features, the features tab, go to curves, click on helix and spiral. It's going in the same direction as my first helix, but that's not what I want now. I want to reverse the direction to go to the left. And I also want it to only have a height of 0.625. My start angle is still going to be 90 degrees, but you'll notice that I probably need to change the direction of this helix. So I'll change this to clockwise so that it maintains continuity with my first helix. I will zoom to a view that better shows the continuity. My second helix is starting right here and going to the right, around and around. The final feature of this helix is the taper. So at the bottom of the property manager, you'll see a radial box for taper helix. Click that and put in 7 degrees. And you might have taper outward selected, but this should not be selected. Deselect taper outward if you have it. It should be going inward. It's going to taper off. Press the green check mark. And now we'll do a sweep. So I'll go to Swept Boss Space up in the Features tab of the Command Manager. For the profile, I'm going to go to the Feature Manager design tree, fly out to the right. Underneath sweep, you'll see the profile sketch. So click on that, see that sketch 5 is selected. And then for the path, select your second helix that you made. And here I can see that the tapered thread, is in continuity with my original thread. I'll hit the green check mark to confirm. And you'll see that it tapers into the shaft, which is a nice feature. I'll do the same thing for the other side. So I'll go to the gear width plane to start a new sketch, because I need to make my helix for this side too. I'm going to convert the entities of the shaft edge. I'll go to the Features tab, click on Curves to get a helix and spiral. The direction needs to be flipped, so I'll click Reverse Direction. I'll keep my taper at 7 degrees. I'll keep my height at 0.625. What I do need to change is the direction to counterclockwise so that it maintains continuity with the other thread. See that it now is maintaining continuity. I'll hit the green check mark. And because now we're working from a different plane, I can't use the sketch profile from my previous sweeps anymore. I have to actually make a new thread profile, but it's not going to be as hard as you think. Start a new sketch on the vertical face of the uniform thread. Start a new sketch on this face. I automatically get normal to the sketch plane. Now, before deselecting the face. With the face highlighted in blue like this, click on Convert Entities. Notice what happens. All of the edges of that face are projected onto your current sketch plane. We don't have to recreate our thread profile sketch. And even more so, if we change our original thread profile sketch, it will be reflected here. That is to help maintain design intent, to make sure that when we have design changes, we only have to change it in one place. So now I will go to Features and I'll click on Sweat Boss Base. I'm going to click on this sketch. Sorry, you probably didn't see that. My sketch down here, which is my sweat profile. And then for the path, I'll click on my helix. And here, I can further observe that I'm maintaining continuity with the rest of my helix, and I'm tapering in to the shaft. I'll hit the green check mark to confirm. And that is the threaded part of the shaft. Now to clean things up a bit, I can click on each of the helixes and planes and click hide, because these things are kind of in the way. So I'll click on them, left click, hide, left click, hide, left click, hide. The last thing I'll add is the fillet for this edge right here where the thread meets the shaft. I'll go to fillet. I'll specify a fillet of 0.015. And I only need to click on one edge. I should only need to click on one edge. And I believe we are good. But let's see just to make sure. So there's a little bit of problem here. I might have to select the other edges. So I'll click on this edge, but I shouldn't have to. There we go. Now it has it all. And I bet I can even delete edge 1. There we go. So if you click on one of the tapered edges, it'll select the whole thing. Hit confirm. And our material for this guy is going to be chrome stainless steel. So you can go to edit your material and click on chrome stainless steel near the bottom of the steel category. Apply and close. And let's check our mass. Haha! My mass is to 6 decimal places. I didn't have to change it up here in options. Your mass should be pretty close to this mass.